photo. No.
Hi.
Okay.
What is good, everybody? It's your boy Boogie. That's right. And today I'm back at it again. It's my first video after my 69 subscriber special. By the way, thank you for that. I have more now, so that's pretty good. We're moving on. We're on the way to 100 subscribers, that just sounds so great to my ears right now. Uh, Anyways, it's my first 2K video in a while. So, this one is not my career. Sorry if you hear that screaming downstairs. Uh, Anyways, let's get it. Oh, but yeah. What I did was I did the simulation challenge where I simmed it all the way to the last year possible. I didn't realize that you can only sim it up to year 2096. I thought you could sim it as far as you want. And I tried to go to 3005 for the sake of Childish Gambino. I don't know. I just kind of stuck in my head after that. So, anyways, I'm at the year 2096, and we're gonna see what happened in the league. Now, let me just say this before the video. You're probably wondering, what the hell are the Baltimore Ravens doing here? I have a few customized teams that I changed in the beginning for fun, but let me explain. This is Brooklyn Nets. I changed them to the Baltimore Ravens. And on the West, the New Orleans Pelicans. I changed them to the New Orleans Saints. Changed OKC Thunder back to the Seattle Supersonics. The Phoenix Suns to the Vancouver Huskies. And that's it. Alright, so let's get in. This doesn't really matter. I just wanted to show you guys all the teams. There was no added on teams. So this doesn't really matter. This is just the standings of the final season in which the Detroit Pistons were champions. But let's look at history. That's basically what the point is. We're gonna look at the history of the league. Now let's first look at some records. Total career points: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Joseph Levine, Karl Malone, Kevin Durant Jr., Patrick Song, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, and the rest is what you already know, except for this one. I don't believe Ron Jones Jr. is real, or Elvin Hayes might be. I don't know, or Sam Haywood. I don't know. I don't necessarily know all of the fake people or the real ones, but that's how it is there. For points, let's see, field goals made, same list: Kevin Durant Jr., Joseph Levine, Patrick Song, Ron Jones Jr., Elvin Hayes, I believe, Alex English. Those are all the made up people. 3-pointers made. Anybody? Did Stephen Curry do that one? Nope. Sam Haywood. So that's clearly a fake person. Sam Haywood, Patrick Song, Joseph Levine, Abraham Armstrong, and Ray Allen, and Patrick Song Jr. So there's a Patrick Song and a Patrick Song Jr. Brad Lucas and Kevin Durant Jr. So Kevin Durant Jr., we know whose son that is. Free throws made. Okay, we don't care about free throws. Rebounds. Only created person top 5, I think, are these two. Joseph Levine and Al Watkins. Assists. Nobody tried to mess with that one unless this guy did it. All right, but that's the records for that one. Team records. I don't think we don't need to get into this.
Oh, shear it. Fucking shear me. Fucking shear that goddamn shit off me. Fuck yeah.
I thought you said.
And for the league history, let's look at MVPs. We have the last MVP, George Blackwell. Then the Detroit Pistons, Jimmy Baker, James Michael Norton. So, well, actually, let's start from where we left off in the real life league. Who got MVP this season? Who they calling? Russell Westbrook of the Thunder, which is now the Sonics. Then Russell Westbrook went back to back Then LeBron James, Boston Celtics, Patrick Song, Karl Anthony Towns on the Miami Heat for 2021. 2022 Miami Heat again, Nathan Brown this time. Los Angeles Clippers, Anthony Davis. Okay, that's kind of alright then. We have Los Angeles Clippers the next 2 years back to back for Joseph Levine. Then 3 years for Patrick Song, except this time he's on the Bulls instead of the Celtics. And Joseph Levine again back to back on the Clippers. Then Patrick Song again on the Celtics, unless he left and came back and did a LeBron thing, or if there's two Patrick Songs, I don't know. And then 2031 Kobe Jefferson of the Dallas Mavericks. Then Kevin Durant Jr. I'm assuming this is around the time he came in, 2033. Kobe Jefferson again, and Kevin Durant Jr. Oh, but this time he's a Detroit Piston. He wins 3 in a row. And Kobe Jefferson. So basically, this whole period here is Kobe Jefferson and Kevin Durant Jr. And Kobe Jefferson's now on the Baltimore Ravens. And Kevin Durant Jr. back to back with the Pistons again. Jesse Riley to Houston Rockets, back to back with the Rockets. Gerard Warwick, Warwick with the Hawks. Edmund Cage with the Pistons. Ted Riley with the Pacers. Ray Yates with the Pistons. Patrick Song Jr. with the Spurs. Patrick Song Jr. again with the Spurs. Patrick Song Jr. again with the Spurs. Preston Levine. So 4 in a row for Preston Levine and 1 for Cleveland Cavaliers Dustin Kim Jr. And then Preston Levine. Lionel Yates. I'm assuming that's the son of this Ray Yates guy. I'm going to take a guess there. Houston Rockets. Rodney Bohannon for the Toronto Raptors. Washington Wizards Max Rivers Jr. Baltimore Ravens Marcus Buckner. Kenneth Johnson winning a 3 in a row with the Mavericks. Damn it. Toronto Raptors Jens Lindemann. Interesting name there. Howie Glover 3 times with the Grizzlies. LA Clippers George Cunningham. LA Lakers Vincent Bradford. Leo Mann with the Ravens. JP Rhodes with the Celtics. Okay, so you got some 3 with the Nuggets. Okay, let's see. Some 3 with the Portland Trailblazers. Back-to-back Warriors, so I'm assuming they came back. They were pretty extinct, it looks like. Celtics, Pistons, Celtics. Shinanu Ramsey. Oh, God. These names are getting crazy. Look at this. Pisaki Samorzi. I don't know. I'm not even going to try that anymore. 4 times in a row for Minnesota Timberwolves. Murray Montgomery. Simon Rice with the Knicks. James Michael Norton with the Cavs. Jimmy Baker with the Pistons. And George Blackwell with the Heat. And that will sum up MVPs. Who are our champions? Who is winning? So that season we left off, they're predicting another Warriors championship. Stephen Curry is the MVP. The year after, Patrick Song, MVP of the Boston Celtics championship over the Thunder. LeBron beats the Lakers. Cleveland. And then you got Minnesota, Miami, Karl Anthony Towns, and those were the MVPs of that season, I think. They're also the MVPs of the championship, the finals. And 3 times Joseph Levine, finals MVP for the 3 Clippers championships. Freddie Fleming, Washington. Baruch Hickman for the Sixers championship. Bulls, Patrick Song, we've seen that name. Sasha Sevic, 4-0 over the Blazers. So the Knicks kind of came out of nowhere, but here comes the Clippers again. 4-1, Joseph Levine again. Justin Gill gets it as the Pistons beat the Timbies. Pistons again win, but this time, Joe Levine went from the Clippers. Okay, alright. Patrick Song on the Boston Celtics wins it again. So, I'm assuming he just went back. Golden State Warriors beat the Pistons in 7. Simon Goodman as the MVP. Kevin Durant Jr. Whoa, look at all these Pistons championships. 1, 2, 3. And then Baltimore. Kobe Jefferson, that was a little battle they had there. 2 more for KDJ. That's, New Orleans Saints. Ming-Yu Soo. That's cool. Alright. 2 in a row for Atlanta. 2 different MVPs. Gerard Warwick and Earl North. Edmund Cage wins it for the Pistons. Ray Yates for the Pistons. Ray Yates 3 in a row for the Pistons. Vancouver Huskies over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Gordon Robinson. Look at all those. Alright, let's just go over the champions here. Spurs, Lakers, Blazers, Bulls, Spurs, Sonics, Bulls, Lakers, Raptors, Sonics, 2 Ravens in a row. You got Magic, Spurs, and back-to-back Dallas Mavericks championships. Kent Clement winning both those MVPs, and you got Grizzlies, Raptors, Washington, Atlanta, Seattle, Boston, Minnesota, Charlotte, Milwaukee, Charlotte, Magic back-to-back, Portland, Sacramento, New York, Memphis, Golden State, Utah, Boston, Detroit. 3 Detroits in a row. I'd say before this 3 Detroit in a row, the NBA got pretty interesting. It was pretty diverse for a long time. The championship seemed to flow all around the map there. So 3 Detroit Pistons in a row. Shananu Ramsey and Leroy Hutchinson. Atlanta Hawks beat the Nuggets. Gus Brogdon. Darren King leads his Grizzlies. Huskies beat the Celtics with Sebastian Morrison. You got Mavs, Wizards, 2 Knicks in a row. Simon Rice gets them there both times against the Grizzlies, so it was a back-to-back. It was a rematch in the finals. And the Sixers beat the Jazz. Anthony Sanders. Sacramento Kings win 1 with Taylor Wilcox over Miami in 7. And Detroit with Jimmy Baker as the MVP, winning in 6 over Portland. Now, man, league leaders, I'm just going to kind of see what the most outrageous point numbers per game. I'm not really going to go into detail, looking at mostly 40 points per game. That's pretty crazy. And I think I know I saw a few. So all the way up here, it's kind of normal. League leaders, nobody's at that 40 mark yet. Nobody's spectacular enough to do it until Jesse Riley of the Houston Rockets. He's got 42, 44. That's pretty amazing. Rex Beasley with 39. He's close. Ted Riley, 43. These guys were just balling straight up. Patrick Song Jr., 45.9 in 2047. Ray Yates, 41 points per game. Gordon Robinson, 45. What happened? This guy, Alan Stapleton, 40, 30, 43. Lionel Yates, 42. Look at these averages. 20 would be bad. You got 40 with Marcus Buckner. Almost had it the year before, 39.6. Kenneth Johnson, 42 on the Mavericks. This guy got close, 39. On the Raptors, Jens Lindemann. Scott Wells on the Cavs got close. Leo Mann was literally 0.1 points away in 2069. Oh, yeah, and then people started getting bad. Look at that. Well, compared to that stuff, look at this 20-point averages to finish off. But oh wait, nope, I speak too soon. Hans Hoffman 39.4 in 2087 with the Celtics, and we finish off with some crazy numbers. Look at this. Look at this. 41, 40. Gus Brogdon, Hans Hoffman 43, 50, 50 points for Murray Montgomery in 2091 with the Timberwolves. He must have been some Karl Anthony Towns on steroids. That's what it seems like to me. And 47 the season after that. 40 for Simon Rice. 39, 39. 44, George Blackwell ends it. That's crazy. Our Hall of Fame, you know, these guys, Dustin Kim Jr., Rodney Bohannon, Edmund Cage Jr., Preston Levine, Patrick Song, Gordon Robinson, Ray Yates, Kevin Durant Jr. Look at that. Jesse Riley, Jamal Snow, Joseph Levine, Patrick Song, David Zaleski, Justin Gill, Anthony Davis. Oh man, okay, so this is kind of around our time. Not many people went to the Hall of Fame. Doesn't look like it. Anthony Davis in 2029, Karl Anthony Towns, Chris Bosh. Let's see. Oh, alright, I gotta show you guys something. I saw something really funny. Alright, let's see. Coach of the Year. It was... where is it? Crap. Because I remember I saw this one. Look at that. Anthony Davis, coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I remember just scrolling through and seeing that that freaking eyebrow, and he looked so young too. It looked like he was still in 2016 and 2049, 33 years later. He looks exactly the same. Head coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers, getting coach of the year. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure Stan Van Gundy got one too, a long time after I started simming, because, you know, he's like old. Look at this. I mean, he's going to be like how old is he going to be? This is 20 years from now, isn't it? Just about. This one's 20 years from now. 1918. Yeah, I mean, that's a long time, but... See, so... in the long run, I'm not exactly sure how many championships these teams had originally, but Philly comes away with 5, 2, 9... 2, 21. Look at all those retired numbers. You can retire every number in Boston, it looks like. 4. Wait, who had 4? Clippers had 4. 3, 5, 5, 2, 1, 3, 6, 18.
Death. The fuck is that? Death! I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town.
3, 4, 3. Oh. Okay. 0. Oh, dang. Pacers don't even get one either. 0. 1. 18. 2. 2. 8. 2. 4. 2. 3. 7. 4. 5. 2, 9, 2. Oh wait, oh my bad. We're going in a fucking circle. All right, we don't care about retired jerseys, but hey, a lot of rules have changed over that. It looks like up to 43 we have changed the number of fouls required before a player fouls out to 7. So they added one more. You can get one more foul there. Some boring stuff. Oh, violations from 5 to 3. Rising Star Challenge, that doesn't really matter. Eliminate the goaltending rule. So there's no more goaltending. After a while, that probably helped the defense. That's what I would think. Reinstate the 5-second back to the basket violation. Draft lottery. The worst team will have improved odds of obtaining a top 3 pick. That's probably how it is already. Change the shot clock to 30 seconds. That's an additional 6 seconds. They don't need that. Eliminate the 5 second back to the basket. They just have no opinion on that. They keep changing it. I'm pretty sure that's how it was already. 8 second violation. Eliminate the draft lottery. They got rid of the freaking lottery. What the shit? Oh, and then they reinstated the goaltending rule. And now the shot clock's at 20 seconds. And 18 years old, you can be drafted. Change number of fouls required. Oh, okay, so it's back to 6. And in the final year, they turn the 8 second violation, backcourt violation, to a 10 second backcourt violation. That's cool. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the that was the table falling. But overall, this whole video, that was the future challenge thing. I don't know exactly what to call it. I simmed all the way to 2096, and we just looked at the league. It was pretty it was wild, I'd say. It's an interesting league. So yeah, if you guys like that video, like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. Let's get that race to 100 subscribers, and tell your friends about the channel, especially if you like it. You know, they may not like it, but you're gonna force them to watch it. Anyways, this is Jaboogie.